The husband, Michael, demolishes a hut with an excavator. Internal, the spouse, Jessica, is engaged in immoral acts with her boyfriend, Ryan. Michael says, "What's all this?" The manager, Mr. Anderson, says, "Resolve your own family issues at domestic," and fires Michael from his process. Jessica leaves. Michael follows her. Jessica fast is going home and steals Michael's financial savings. Michael comes and says, "Why did you betray me?" Jessica says, "You are a failure. I'm leaving you. Increase your child yourself." Jessica leaves. The next second, Michael checks the drawer and reveals out that Jessica has taken the financial savings. Simply then, there is a knock at the door. Michael opens it. The owner, Mr. Brown, says, "Wherein is your spouse?" "She pays me rent along with her frame." Michael says, "She has left me, but I can pay the hire in some days." Mr. Brown says, "I simply want pleasure. Get out of right here." The landlord throws him out of the residence. A couple of minutes later, Michael contains his baby to a production website and says, "Do you need a laborer?" The architect, Mr. Roberts, says, "With this toddler, you may now not get paintings everywhere. Depart him somewhere." Michael leaves, takes a bag from the trash, puts the child internal, and is going to a below production building. He tells Mr. Roberts, "I badly need a task." Mr. Roberts says, "There may be supervision work upstairs, however, what is in this bag?" Michael says, "Those are work gear." Mr. Roberts says, "Pass upstairs and supervise." Michael goes upstairs, places the bag apart and says, "Son, I will come up with food very quickly." A few minutes later, a worker, Tom, comes and throws the bag down. Michael says, "My baby is inside." He runs and pulls the infant out of the bag. Mr. Roberts says, "You are extraordinarily irresponsible. Why did you carry your child right here? Take your infant and wander away." Michael leaves. A couple of minutes later, a woman, Emily, is making ready to wash within the river. A little distance away, her toddler and some money are lying. Michael steals the baby's feeder. Emily follows him and says, "What did you take from there?" Michael says, "I only desired to feed my baby. My wife betrayed me." Michael throws away Jessica's picture. Emily says, "I feel sorry for you. Take my card and cash. On every occasion you want, name me. I got here to this town to fulfill my father's lover." Michael thanks her and leaves. Emily choices up the photograph of Jessica and says, "She is very cruel." A few minutes later, Jessica and Ryan are kissing every different. Emily comes and says, "How are you, Dad?" Ryan says, "Daughter, I'm glad you came. This is my lover and I'm going to marry her next week." Jessica says, "Darling, I'm going to buy a wedding dress." Jessica leaves. Emily says, "Dad, I want to inform you something vital." Some days later, Jessica arrives as a bride. Seeing Michael within the hall, she says, "I'm going to marry a millionaire. You get out of right here." Michael says, "You simplest marry for money." Jessica says, "My new husband should not realize this." Ryan comes and says, "I already know the entirety. You're a grasping and deceitful lady." Jessica says, "Darling, this is all a lie." Ryan says, "Your husband already informed me everything. Now I'm able to assist him and his toddler." Jessica says to Michael, "How forgive me. We can be a circle of relatives again." Michael says, "Get lost, I don't need you." Ryan says, "Get out of right here." Jessica leaves. Ryan says, "Young man, I'm sorry you needed to go through all this. I can assist you." Emily says, "If you paintings with us, we can be happier." Michael thank you them.